And Bonds hits one high. Hits it deep. It is out of here. 7:56. Bonds stands alone.
Now Booker with Tucker on him. Throws it up for 8. Shot blocked by Antetokounmpo. What a block from Giannis.
17 seconds from Game 7 or from championship number 6. Jordan, open. Chicago with the lead.
Minute remaining. And they're putting Curry in the pick and roll, trying to get him on Irving. Irving and Curry, one-on-one. Irving puts it up. It's good. Kyrie Irving from downtown.
We're sending it in, Jerome. That's for damn sure.
Yes. What is up, everybody? Welcome to Taproom Sports Podcast. I'm your host, Jordan. Stacks on stacks, lads. Joined, as always, every Sunday with my fellas, Swerving Irvin Washington, Mr. Big Ball and Ben Larson.
Yes, sir.
What's up, fellas? Sunday night, how we doing?
Doing good, chilling.
I'm looking forward to next week because that means we're on our way to a 4-day weekend.
Oh God, dude, here he goes. The weekend warrior.
Can't wait.
Ben, the weekend warrior, man.
There.
Yeah, we are close to 4th of July, which also means we get a lot of day baseball, which is always fun.
Yep.
Man. Yes. What a weekend sports. A lot of wild baseball going on, which I'm very excited to talk about. We're going to be giving our All-Star teams tonight, NLAL All-Star teams, because be seeing a lot of bullshit with the All-Star voting, but it is what it is. We'll also be a lot of baseball, man. We're in the dog days of summer, man. Like, we really only got baseball to talk about. Obviously, we're previewing college football on one show. We're going to start previewing NFL on this show as well, getting here close. But our main priority right now is baseball, and it's been a phenomenal season, a lot of ups and downs, so I'm looking forward to it. We are being brought to you by Tavour. Make sure to go to Tavour.com or download the Tavour app straight to your mobile device and use promo code TAPROOM for $10 off your first purchase of $25 or more. With that being said, Ben, you sipping on anything tonight?
I am. I actually have one that's perfect for the week. Bear Bottle is one that can be found on Tavour, so make sure to go check that. Bear Bottle is out of San Francisco.
Nice.
But for the week that we had, I had to do this one. It's called Rise of the Titanic.
Oh, shit.
So,
Damn.
it's an imperial fruited sour IP or sour pale. God, it's a imperial fruited sour ale. There's no pale or India pale ale in there. It's coming in at 8%. So it smells incredible. It's
heavy, just like the water pressure.
There we go. It's heavy, just like all those orca whales after dinner that night.
Damn.
So it's got black currant, guava, blueberry, passion fruit, and vanilla. I mean, the whole thing's a fucking joke, man. These people shouldn't have gotten on there. I feel bad that 5 people died, but it was like, let's cut every single corner that we can and then charge $250,000.
Oh, bro, the second Buddy pulled out a PlayStation 2 controller to control it, I would have been
it was a Logitech controller.
Yeah, I would have been like, yo, I'm
you can
out,
buy it for
dude.
$30.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are we doing?
They're buying, past due, materials from airlines that, they can't use anymore. They're using a porthole that can only go down 1,500 feet, and they're trying to go down 12,000. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, not the brightest.
So.
What's crazy though is like the deep world of the sea, like deep world ocean exploration. Like, we know less about that than we do fucking outer space, which is mind-boggling to me. Because the water is the sea is no joke.
Oh yeah, it's darker than down there than in outer space. So
It's fucking insane, bro. Water is like, dude. I bet there's creatures out there like we have no idea even exist in the ocean, dude.
100%.
Like, there's probably megalodons still out there and shit.
No, I don't know if we can go that far, but
I mean, who knows, bro? Like, they say we've only explored like 5% of the ocean.
yeah, megalodons I think go a little too far though.
I mean, who knows, dude? Irvin sent me a fucking TikTok of like these prehistoric fucking animals and shit. Like, I mean, dude, who knows, bro? Like, they exist. You know, there was 10-foot gorillas at one point, bro. There could definitely still be megalodons out there. How did they just disappear, man? It's not like we killed them.
I mean, food supply or evolution.
You evolve smaller?
Yeah,
I don't know about that.
you can absolutely evolve smaller. If there isn't enough food supply, then you would evolve smaller to.
You don't think there's enough food in the ocean?
Well, the food that the megalodon feasted on, yeah, it did go extinct. But
What was
I'm
their
not
food
gonna
source?
I'm not gonna say that this is just a high probability that they're extinct. But to lighten the mood, here's another fun fact that a lot of people don't know.
It could have been anything from like water temperature. Who knows?
That's true. Good point. That's why you work at Stanford.
So Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux, Pedro Martinez.
Hold on. How do we go from megalodons to Tom?
Because we're a sports podcast, motherfucker, and I'm bringing the sports in.
All right, what is this?
Out Kirby Puckett, or Tony Gwynn.
Yeah, Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux,
okay,
Pedro Martinez.
All right,
and what's the other one?
You said Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux. Who else? Pedro Martinez.
Pedro Martinez.
And what?
What about him?
They faced Tony Gwynn 350 times and struck him 3 times.
Yeah. I mean, Tony
Combined.
Yeah.
Tony Gwynn's a special
they struck
player.
Out over 12,000 batters combined.
They saw something like you can double the amount of like plate appearances that Tony Gwynn had, and he's still like above the majority of players in like 4 or 5 different categories.
Yeah, they said he could have went 0 for like his last 1,300 or some shit and still would have been a 300 career hitter.
That's crazy. Irv sent me a video today where they said Luis Ariz has only swung and missed 13 times this year.
13 times.
Wow.
That's insane, dude. In today's game, that is absolutely insanity.
His last 7 games, he's batting .560.
Yeah.
His OPS is like 1,600.
It's insane, bro. We're gonna talk about Luis Ariz coming up.
What are you drinking, Jordan?
Oh, dude, I'm just sipping on a little something right now. Nothing too
just
special.
A little something.
Just a little something. That's what it's called, little something.
Lagunitas,
little something.
From Lagunitas. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Little something.
Yeah, nothing too special. I was up till like 3 a.m. last night watching KBO. Yeah,
high quality baseball at its best.
I mean, it was interesting, man. It was fun. One of the games I bet on got rained out, so that sucked. But yeah, I mean, we had a good day in KBO. Went 2-0 yesterday.
There we go.
So it was a good night, man. Rolled it over in today. Went 6-2 today. So we're doing well, man. The only bet I lost today in baseball was the fucking Chicago Cubs, man. They were up 4-0. The fucking Cardinals error by Trey Mancini, and I didn't even watch the game, dude. I woke up this morning at like 9 a.m., just sleeping in for me. Wake up at 9 a.m., and I see Marcus Stroman gave up 7 runs. I'm like, what the fuck happened, dude? And come to find out, there was an error. They rescored it later. He only gave up 3 earned runs because he gave up 4 on an error, which is never fun.
And crazy scores in baseball these last couple of days, whether it's majors or College World Series too. 24-4 today.
Yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, We were having some fun last night with that Rockies game.
Yeah.
Hit the live over 24.5 because the Angels put up so much, but really I just wanted to see the Angels put up 4 touchdowns, dude. I was hoping for it. Bro, like, how did the Rockies not put a position player in, dude?
Yeah.
Like, what is the point of taxing your bullpen? I mean, I guess they didn't tax them. They only threw like 4
You
guys.
can only put them in after the 7th, correct? And up by 10 runs? Or just any time
After
up
the
by 10.
7th, yeah, after the 7th, if you're down or up by 10,
yeah,
you can. But I wanted to see the Angels put up 28. And the funniest part about that whole game is the Angels did all that, and Ohtani wasn't even good. He was 1 for 7 in the game. Didn't even have an RBI, which is
insane,
mind-boggling. Mickey Moniak had a hell of a game. And
Ohtani had 1 RBI.
Oh, you did have an RBI. And Hunter
1
Renfroe.
for 7, yeah.
Hunter Renfroe balled out.
Yep.
Mickey Moniak was a triple away from the cycle, and he tried to go for it, and he tripped over first base and almost fucking didn't even make it to second, which was hella funny. And I think he was also an RBI away from breaking the Angels' single game record. Mickey Moniak. How many RBIs do you have? 6?
4.
Okay, no, it wasn't. How many Hunter Renfroe have? 5 or 6?
Fletcher had 5. Renfroe had 4.
Okay. Never mind. I remember I was listening to the Angels broadcast, and they kept bringing up all these fucking records they were all breaking.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Which was
yeah, Moniak 5 for 5, Renfroe 5 for 5.
Bro, that 13-run second inning though was insane, dude. Like,
yep.
And the funniest part about that whole inning, Ohtani had 2 of the 3 outs.
Yeah. Trout homer, Drury homer.
Oh, they went back to back to back.
Yep. Ward single, Moniak to third, Ohtani single to right, Drury single to center, Renfroe doubled, Escobar singled, Moniak homered, Drury. Oh no, that was 4th inning. So
yeah, it was a
15-0 by the end of the 3rd.
Bro, it was even I like flipped over to the Rockies broadcast too, and like they were even like, games like this, it's just gotta admire what's going on, man. Like it's
yep.
Tip your cap to the Angels, man. They had a hell of a game, and then today they couldn't fucking hit for shit. Of course, that's how it goes. Baseball, baby. That is baseball. Man, hell of a weekend though. We saw the Braves versus the Reds. Obviously, the Reds came in winning 10 straight. They won their 11th straight on Friday against the Braves. Lose the remaining 2. The Royals took 2 of 3 from the Rays at home in Tampa, surprising. Which is pretty surprising. Yankees swept Texas, also very surprising. Giants took 2 of 3 from the Diamondbacks, but I'll say this, Ben, is we need to put an asterisk next to that series, because Irvin and I talked about this on Friday. On Friday's game, that was a schedule loss for Arizona, because Thursday they played who'd they play on Thursday? They played on the East Coast. I think they played Detroit.
Thursday,
or they played Wednesday. Wednesday they played
Thursday they played the Nationals.
They played the Nationals, a 1 game, yeah. So they had to fly on Thursday to DC, or Wednesday night to DC, play in DC on Thursday, and then fly to San Francisco. And the Giants had a day off on Thursday. So like that game
These
already.
Are professional ball players. Cry me a river.
Hey, scheduled losses happen in pro sports, bro. That's why we handicap these games, because it's things like that we take advantage of. So I knew they were gonna lose against the Giants on Friday. Now Merrill Kelly was dog shit on Saturday, and you gotta tip your cap to the Giants. They had a hell of a good game. But Sunday Ryan Nelson comes out, pitches a fucking gem.
Yep.
Giants are playing really well, dude. They've won 12 of their last 14 games. They are in contention for the NL West now. I just don't know how long they can sustain this.
Agreed.
Utilizing their bullpen as much as they do. And it's kind of the same concern I have with the Reds, dude. Is like, aside from Logan Webb, Ben, who is giving you quality starts?
No, and that's something that is a huge need. Coming from now into the deadline, and to be honest, you got to be that team that goes out and gets that starting that number one ace first, because the second that person's off the market, there's 6 other teams calling for number 2 and number 3 because they need a pitcher as well. So you got to get that pitcher first. And there's a lot of teams that need a number 2, number 3 guy.
Yeah, and the biggest problem is the teams that need them have the deepest farm system.
Great. You got to have what the other team wants, and you got to be there at the right time. I mean, that's a big thing with these trades is
so
if they're not getting calls and then one team calls and blows them away, yeah, they're going to trade it.
Well, fascinating. This is a good segue because, we hear Aaron Judge might be out for the year on Saturday. Today, Aaron Judge said that he's not going to be out for the year, so we don't know where the fuck this is, but there's no timetable for Aaron Judge's return.
Yep.
Now, if you're the Yankees, since Aaron Judge's last game, the Yankees are dead last in Major League Baseball, 66 WRC plus, a 163 ISO. They have not been good offensively. They are coming off a sweep of the Rangers. They took 2 of 3 from the Mariners as well, so, they are playing very well. But if you're the Yankees, knowing how much you've struggled without Aaron Judge, do you consider trading Garrett Cole at the deadline, who I think has 2 years left on his contract, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah, no, you can't. Because the are they going to win that division? No. Can they still get into a wild card spot? Yes. They're in the wild card spot right now. So
never mind. This dude got a contract through 2028. He got a long time left.
Okay, and they're in contention right now. I don't think you can.
Yeah, but do you? Coming into this Mariners series, dude, they lost like 8 out of 10 games. It's not like.
And you got to expect Rodon's going to be back soon. So
is he? I keep hearing he's going to be back soon.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't hurt himself in the call ups again in the minor league systems. It doesn't pull his hamstring, his back.
Every time it's a different injury with him, bro.
Yeah. So you got to expect that he's going to be back fairly soon. That's going to give a shot in the arm. It's there's still an opportunity for them, and they're going to be pushing to their fans that even if they make it in a wild card position, if they make the playoffs, there's a chance, and that's going to get people in their seats. And if they start trading away people, the Yankees fans are going to come, but they're going to be asking for people's heads. I don't think it's worth it.
I agree. Like right now, I wouldn't consider trading him, but we still have a month until the trade deadline, right? Let's say the Yankees go into the trade deadline and they're, the Blue Jays overtake them, and they're sitting there in 4th place, and it's just like, at that point, do you honestly consider it? Because the starting pitching market probably isn't going to be that deep. Who's going to get traded in the starting pitching market? I don't think the Guardians are going to trade Shane Bieber, even though they probably should, because they're contending for that division. I don't think the Cubs are going to trade Marcus Stroman, because the Cubs are only 3.5 games out of, or 2.5 games, 2.5 or 3.5. I don't know. I'm not looking at it right now, but they're right there in contention for the NL Central. So I don't think they're going to trade him. So
no, I think Cubs are pretty far back.
Nah, dude, they're in 2nd place or 3rd place, but they're only like 2.5 out. I'll pull it up right now.
I'm doing that right now too.
The Cubs are 3 games back out of 1st, 37 and 39.
So closer than I thought.
And they have the best rotation in that division. So my point is that like there's the starting pitching market isn't going to be that deep. You have the Dodgers that need pitching. You have the Diamondbacks that could use a starter. You have the Orioles that could use a starter. You have the Braves that could use a starter. You have all these playoff contention teams that could use starting pitching. Even the Rays, bro. The Rays have a million injuries, and now Shane McClanahan might be hurt. So you have all these teams that need starting pitching. It's like Brian Cashman is a very smart guy, dude. He's one of the smartest GMs, as much shit as Yankees fans give him. He could get a potential fucking haul for Garrett Cole.
Yeah, until Rodon. I mean, again, they have a pretty easy schedule for July, which I think is, is the tough part there. I think they'll move up and continue at pace to keep that wild card position. So I don't think it happens. I think you can see. It could be Chicago if they're down in the line. Detroit,
Who the
they
fuck's
might trade some
Chicago
pitchers
trading?
there. What's that?
Who's Chicago? They ain't trading Cease.
No, but they'd probably trade Lynn.
I could be a decent pickup, actually.
Yeah, I mean, you've got, the Mets. They might want to save some, save some money there and trade out one of their pitchers.
A report came out that they're actually going to be buyers at the trade deadline.
That motherfucker Steve Cohen is so fucking stupid, dog.
I mean, again, it depends. I mean, we're still, what, a month and a half away?
Dog, he's like the smartest dumb mother. He's the dumbest smart dude behind Elon Musk.
Does San Diego trade away pitchers?
Who the fuck is San Diego trading? Blake Snell?
That's about it. That's the only person they can trade. They just gave Musgrove a new contract, though.
And nobody, I guarantee you, no one's taking Musgrove's contract, bro. They're stuck with that shit.
Yeah.
Their only value, because Blake Snell's a free agent at the end of the year, so I mean, you might be on
something.
Yu
Darvish is a free agent too, right?
Nah, I think he's got one more year left, 1 or 2.
Oh, okay.
I know Snell's for sure a free agent, so Ben might be onto something there.
A 3-year deal or some shit like that. Or it was a 3-year deal that he had with the Rays before he got traded.
Blake Snell would look good in black and orange too, in the Northeast.
I wouldn't be opposed against it.
Yep.
And he's pitching like the old Blake still right now.
Oh, bro. There might be some value on him taking him Cy Young right now. I don't think he's allowed to run in his last 3 starts. He has like fucking 40 strikeouts in his last 3 starts. Like, dude, not 40, but he's been incredible, man. He's been absolutely incredible. Now, it's gonna be an interesting trade deadline because I feel like there's so many teams that can talk themselves into believing that they're in it. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, A, that allows for less people to be traded, and B, that makes more people viable to be hunting for guys like that. Yep. Like Seattle's sitting there. Obviously, they can't trade Luis Castillo. They just sign him to a new deal. They're definitely not trading Logan Gilbert. He's still on his rookie deal. They're not trading Kirby. He's on his rookie deal. But they have a bunch of bullpen pieces that they can get a haul for, and Munoz and Seawald. Like, they got a lot of pieces that they could probably deal and get stuff back. So it's going to be interesting, man. Pitching is a premium, bro.
Yep. And you really do need 3 good starters going into the playoffs.
Or like 4 legit bullpen arms, dude.
Even then, when you're going deep, I think you need that 3rd starter.
Yeah, but I mean, like, we've seen the last several years,
teams shorten the game with a good bullpen.
With an elite. Because remember, in the playoffs, you only play 2 games in a row, then you get a day off. So the bullpens are a little bit easier to manage. So if you have 4, like if you can shorten a game to 5 innings and you just need a starter to go 5 innings and hope your offense puts up enough runs to have a lead going into the 5th inning, like, bro, if you had, like, Baltimore, for example, they have Yennier Cano and Felix Bautista. Once you get a game into the 7th inning, there's like an 85% chance you're winning that game. Like, there's no way those dudes are giving up more than 1 run combined. You know what I mean? So if you can get 2 more solid bullpen guys, you can absolutely shorten the game, where you just need your starters to go out there and keep you in the ball game, hope you score enough runs, and it's like Throw reliever out there. Hope he gives up one or less. Throw another one, and then we get to Cano and Bautista. You know?
Agreed.
Yeah.
Like, look at the Reds right now. That's how the Reds are winning games.
Yeah, but I'm talking playoff games.
Yeah,
Playoff
but
games and regular season games are completely different.
sure, but I mean,
Yeah, but we don't know how the pitch clock going to affect the playoff games either.
bro, I have a feeling this is a hot take. Hot take alert here. I have a feeling they're going to turn the pitch clock off in the playoffs.
I don't think so.
I do, because
If they didn't do it by now, they're not going to do it.
so I was listening to the Fox broadcast of Minnesota versus Detroit last night, and they had AJ Przinsky on. He's a color commentator for Fox, and he was saying that, you know, and I've heard this. This isn't just him. Like, I've heard this from multiple baseball people. Is like, we don't want the pitch clock in the postseason because it takes away from those big moments. You know, if we're always rushing through, we got to get this pitch off. It ruins the moment of the postseason. So
Yeah, but then you're just gonna mess with the pitcher's timing that they've focused on all year.
because they can still pitch that fast.
Yeah.
They can still pitch that fast. It's just they aren't up against the clock having to pitch that fast.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I don't know, man. It'll be something to look forward to. All right,
I'll be on the lookout for that.
let's talk some All-Star game. So we got the second ballot. So now basically we have 2 people from each position that are going to get voted in from the fans. Obviously, the Major League Baseball All-Stars voted in by fans, players, and managers. So let's do our All-Star game. So this has nothing to do with fan voting or anything like that. This is Irv's, Ben, and Jordan's All-Star teams. All right. We'll start with the National League. We're going to go through position by position. We're going to do first base, second base, third base, shortstop, catcher, 3 outfielders, a DH, and 1 starting pitcher, which obviously a starting pitcher doesn't get voted in, but we're going to do it. So we're going to start with first base, National League. Who y'all got?
I got Freddie Freeman.
Yep, Mr. 2000. I don't think there's any. I mean, you can put Goldschmidt in the question there, but his numbers are just so much lower in 2 less games that I don't think you can really, I don't think you can compare him to it. Still hell of a batter, hell of a defensive threat, but probably better defensively than Freeman, but offensively, Freddie is just so much better.
Nah, Freddie's an elite defenseman, second on first base.
I'd still put Goldschmidt as being an elite first baseman.
Sure, but he's having a down year offensively, and Freeman's.
So it's either Freddie or Matt Olson. I wouldn't be.
Matt Olson would be there if Freddie Freeman wasn't in the National League.
Yes,
Matt Olson would be there if he didn't strike out so much.
Yeah, he also has a hella high on base percentage, hella high OPS.
His ISO is actually really high too.
Yeah, because he smacks homers, dude.
Yep.
I mean, he has a 29% K rate, but he also has a 14.2% K rate, which is second in the National League, only behind Lamont Wade Jr.
Yeah.
Not Christian Walker, only 8%. Matt Olson and a 298 ISO, which is first in the National League. So
too bad the A's didn't keep him moving to Vegas.
Yeah. Okay. So we all have Freddie Freeman as our first baseman. Second baseman, I'm pretty sure we're all in agreement here too. Irv?
Those rise.
Yeah. So battling 400. We mentioned it earlier. Only swung and missed 13 times this year, bro. The dude is
second place there, though.
What?
I put first and second for all of our positions here.
Okay, so if Luis Arias is first place, second place is down there. Rest in peace to the Ocean Gate submersible. That's the gap between Luis Arias and every other second baseman right now. Not just in the National League, probably the whole MLB.
I don't disagree with that.
Uh,
Offensively, yes. Defensively, we could argue that.
He's a solid defender. He's not great.
he's not great. He's solid.
He's not
but,
great.
But he's not a liability. He's not like Juan Soto out there.
Yeah.
True.
Juan Soto's
Even-
actually been a plus defender this year, surprisingly.
Yeah, even though Juan Soto's an outfielder, but we know he can be pretty atrocious on defense.
Yeah, no, I agree with Luis Arias. He's been an absolute fucking beast this year. Hopefully he gets to 400, man. That would be hitting 400 today. I mean, what's that hitting 400 in like 1940s? It's like hitting 600 in the 40s, bro.
Yeah, 500-600. Yeah,
It's incredible what he's doing, man. And
He
I don't
doesn't
think
have
there's
great-
enough attention on it, bro.
yeah. He doesn't have a great walk rate, but his strikeout rate is 4.9%.
Yeah, he doesn't walk because he fucking he gets
Because
singles,
he's
bro.
whacking, yeah.
He hits every fucking thing.
Yeah.
Is
And it's not like he's got a small sample size, too. 304 plate appearances,
yeah,
72 games played.
bro. If you're
He doesn't hit the ball out of the park, but
Ben, if your OBP's 350, that's like a solid on base percentage. That dude's
Yeah.
hitting over 350.
yeah, his OBP is 454 right now.
gotta
Slugging
lead.
percentage almost
got-
500.
OBP's got to lead the league and it's got to lead the entire Major League Baseball, right?
I don't know. I can check that. Hold on.
Has
Yeah,
to.
it can't be no higher on base percentage than Luis Arias.
450, bro.
Acuna, Soto 429.
Soto does walk a lot.
Sorry, hold on.
Bro, I've hit 400 on MLB The Show like once or twice. He got video game numbers.
Yeah, no, it's what he's
No,
doing
it
is
literally is video game number.
and it's crazy because like no one's talking about it, bro. Like people don't understand how crazy this is, bro. Like we haven't seen a player hit close to 400 like this since fucking Joe Mauer,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and that was like almost 2
Yep.
decades ago.
Yeah, like 2003?
I think
At least in the
it was like 04
NL,
or 05.
the second closest is Juan Soto at 429.
Bro, the craziest part,
Check it
the
out.
dudes that won batting titles last year, they hit 311. Luis Arias won the AL batting title. He hit 311. He's hitting almost 400. He's good.
So he raises batting average 80 points. Damn.
Bro,
Yeah,
he's,
Rosarina. is
Yeah,
the
what was his
highest in
odds
the-
to win NL MVP before the season?
bro, the thing with, I mean, he's, I don't know if he could pass Acuna for NL MVP right
Yeah,
now.
I know. That's what I'm saying. I think it might be Acuna's to lose right now.
Just because Acuna's, he's stealing bags, he's hitting fucking home runs, hitting doubles. Like, Acuna could hit fucking 40, 40, 40
Damn.
when all is
Is
said.
Mike
and done.
Trout still a top 5 player?
No, not this year.
Sheesh.
We'll get to that. All right, so we all have Luis Arias second
Acuna's
base.
not hitting 40 home runs.
He might not, but if he hits 35 home runs, steals 40 bags, hits 50 doubles, I mean, dude, that's how do you beat that for
Yeah.
MVP?
Yeah.
Corbin Carroll might be able. Corbin Carroll's on the same pace basically, but
Yeah, same 16 home runs. Yeah.
the narrative, quote unquote narrative, is going to be on Acuna because remember he's coming back from that knee injury, and last year he was atrocious.
Yeah, now he's back to being that Acuna we all know.
Yep. All right, third base. Who y'all got for the NL? I think this is
Shortstop.
or no, we're going third base first
Oh.
because the shortstop's number 5. Remember, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
Who y'all got for third base? This is I know this is gonna be I think we're all gonna have different people here for the National League.
Yeah. This is actually, this was the toughest in my opinion.
Yeah, I was probably, but Muncie's hurt, so damn, Austin Riley.
You got
Riley's
Riley,
pretty low. Riley's, yeah.
or have you,
I'm gonna go JD Davis. I think you can also have Candelario in Washington.
yep. So
Um,
this was a tough one for me because Ben first person I thought of was JD Davis, but JD Davis has played a lot of games at DH.
yeah. It's true.
which took him out of third base for me. And then my first vote would have been Max Muncy, but Max Muncy's hurt and he's gonna miss some time. He's supposed to come back on Tuesday, supposedly, which I think will boost him because, I mentioned this on our show. I don't know if I mentioned it on Wednesday or Friday, but the Dodgers without Max Muncy have been absolute dog shit offensively.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he actually has been probably their best offensive player outside of Freddie Freeman this year. But I'm going to go with Spencer Steer of the Cincinnati Reds. And here's why. 357 on base percentage, 271 average, 359 WOBA, which is actually the highest in the National League. He has 11 home runs, 42 RBIs, and he's been a big spark for what the Reds have been doing. So I'm going Spencer Steer, third base. But, if anyone wants to say Austin Riley or J.D. Davis or Candelario, I'm not opposed to it. I juggled all of them. I think this is one of those ones where you could kind of make a case for all these guys.
Yep.
I took J.D. Davis out because of the fact that he's spent a lot of time at DH.
Yeah, I think it really is going to be a point to see like who else from these teams are going to make the team, because you're likely going to get somebody from every team. So if we don't have anyone else from Washington,
yeah, we're talking starters right here.
But this could be a starter. But still, you could have Candelario. If you don't have any,
Candelario will likely be the Nationals for sure All-Star.
Yeah,
they might have another. They might have a couple.
Yeah.
I think Josiah Gray might make the All-Star team as a pitcher.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that. I wasn't thinking about pitching.
But
starting.
Yeah, I think Candelario for sure. He's been like the Nationals' best player. Also, Stone Garrett's been really nice too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Stone Garrett been nice.
But yeah, third base was like I kept juggling dudes, bro. Like my first initial thought was Max Muncy. I like literally wrote down Max Muncy and I was like looking at the games played and I was like, I got to go away from Max because he's been hurt. And then I was like, all right.
It could be Arenado too. It could be.
Nah, Arenado's been trash. I'm not gonna reward him because of his name, dude.
Arenado hasn't been that bad.
Nah, Arenado's been trash, bro. Ryan McMahon's been better than him. I would put Ryan McMahon of Colorado over him.
I put no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
McMahon's better. Well, McMahon's better defensively.
No, Arenado is technically better defensively.
Oh, he hasn't been playing better defensively.
Not this year.
But you look at the reason why I took out McMahon was his 30% strikeout rate.
Yeah, but
I know JD Davis is not much better at 26.5, but
the crazy thing though is Ryan McMahon was striking out like 50% of the time in the month of April.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's come a long way. Like I said, dude, you can make a case for a lot of these dudes, bro. All right, this is another position, shortstop, where I mean the National League is just down in a fucking shithole with shortstops, dude. What do you guys think about shortstop here?
Funny. It's Dansby Swanson by default here.
Jairo Estrada.
Dude, he's played like 3 games as shortstop.
I know he's a second baseman.
Yeah, well, it was he's number 2 in my second base too. So then because Arias is so good.
Spoken like a true Giants fan.
Damn straight. Damn straight.
Yeah, nah, this is I was talking to Irv earlier. I said this shit's kind of sucks because it's basically our only choices are Swanson, Bogarts, and Lindor. And Lindor is fucking like that dude is either home run or nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he done fell off a cliff, man. He's like not the same player we saw in Cleveland at all.
At all. And then on top of that, Bogarts was like hella good the first like 3.5 weeks of the season. He's been absolutely trash.
He was carrying the Padres. Now he.
So I think by default, Dansby Swanson. I was telling Irv too, Ben, before we came on air. I was like, man, if O'Neal Cruz didn't get hurt, He's probably starting shortstop.
100%.
Runaway starter at shortstop.
100%. Yep.
You think they'd find a way to sneak Ellie into the All-Star game?
I would, because he'll at
I would
least.
too. You got to.
He's probably the best shortstop of the National League right now for sure.
Yeah, Cincinnati fans, do your best. Y'all better vote his ass every hour, on every second, on the minute by minute.
I also think it hurts. Vaughn Grissom got hurt for Atlanta. You know,
Yeah.
Vaughn and O'Neal Cruz probably both give a better case to this. So I went Dansby Swanson, but like Irv said, this is kind of by default.
Yeah. Ellie in the home run derby would be nice too. Highlight him. He's a future star in the game. So, put him on Front Street.
Yeah, they did that to J-Rod last year, and he's had a terrible year this year.
What do you think you could put Lindor in that? In the
Ellie's
top
looking.
too?
Ellie's looking, man. I ain't seen a start like this since Yasiel Puig.
Bro, he's gone like 0 for 9 since he fucking hit for the cycle on Friday.
Yeah, that's only been one game, bro. Calm down.
Hold on, did you say since Yasiel Puig?
Well, when Puig came in, he took the league by storm.
He did. He was special.
Damn. I know y'all like hating on my Dodgers, but damn, give him some credit, bro.
I don't hate on the
Puig,
Dodgers,
El
bro.
Douchebag.
Bro,
He could be a douchebag. He could be a douchebag all he wants. When he came into the league, he set the league on fire.
I don't ever hate on the Dodgers, bro.
I do.
All right, catcher. Who do we got? We should all have the same person here too.
Yeah, it's Will Smith.
Yep.
What?
I have Will Smith with a second of William Contreras.
What?
And not Will Smith from Men in Black.
Bro, you guys are fucking high. I got Sean Murphy by a long shot.
Oh, former Oakland Athletic.
Yeah, bro, he's the best catcher in the National League. What are we doing here?
Like you say, yeah, I bet.
Oh, I do bet, actually. I'll bet it
I don't
wholeheartedly.
even see him on my list.
Your
Is
list.
he? What? How many games has he played? Is he not qualified?
Bro, he's played let me see here. Sorry, I'm pulling it up. I think Sean Murphy's problem is he's played some games at DH too. But so is Will Smith. Will Smith's played a lot of games. So Murphy has 58 games played, 235 plate appearances.
That's probably why his plate appearances.
Yeah. But he has the highest WAR of all
Yeah.
catchers in the National League at 3. Sitting
Doesn't have
286,
enough
on
plate
base
appearances.
percentage 383. Woba 394. I mean, Sean Murphy's the best catcher in the National
He's
League.
just below the qualify for
Yeah,
for Fangraphs, which is why I didn't see him there.
he is below.
No, I mean, but Will Smith, you got to look at that walk rating. You got to look at that strikeout rating.
My problem with Will Smith at catcher, though, Ben, is that he's such a dog shit defensive catcher. Like, he's terrible, bro.
Yeah,
The Dodgers have the worst. They get more opponents have stolen bases on them than anybody else in the league.
Is that more on Will Smith or more on the pitcher's slow ass deliveries?
Could be both.
yeah.
But he also has like hella pass balls, dude. Like,
We're only talking about a difference of 0.2 WAR there too, between Murphy and Smith. Woba's the same.
I'm taking Murph, dog. Best defensive catcher in baseball. And he rakes.
Yeah, Will Smith breaks a little bit more.
Yeah, but Sean Murphy's
Defensively, Sean Murphy is definitely
light
better.
years defensively better.
I agree. He, to be honest, he wasn't on my list because he doesn't have enough plate appearances. I think it caps it at 240 for me.
He will be in the next couple of days. All right, let's move over to outfield. Outfield number 1. Who do we got?
I went right, center, left. So,
Just give me the best 3 outfielders, bro.
Acuna,
Because that's how it's voted in. Hold
Carroll,
on. Okay.
and Soto.
Acuna, Carroll, Soto. That's mine as well. Irv.
I have no difference. Only yeah, I got Corbin Carroll over Michael Harris by a hair because dude's amazing, bro.
Over Michael Harris, bro. Michael Harris was dog shit for like the first 2 months.
They have Brandon Nemo higher than Michael Harris.
I know, but Michael Harris
He's been on a tear lately, though.
So, but yeah, Corbin Carroll is a dog. It sucks he's in my division, but you got to deal with it.
Yeah, he's the best. He's one of the best outfielders. Definitely.
Tatis was suspended, so he's been on fire, but he hasn't played enough games.
Yep.
So,
agreed.
yeah, those three are. Yeah, I have no argument with those three.
Yeah, I had for my second level, I had Mookie, Nemo, and then I put Carroll in second and left. So
see, Mookie's
I have him first and center and second and left.
Mookie's difficult for me because he's been playing everywhere.
Yeah.
And like he hasn't like I would take those three outfielders before Mookie for sure.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely.
But yeah,
absolutely.
I agree. He's definitely up there. And the other thing that hurts too is Brian Reynolds was hella good, but he got hurt. He's missed a lot of games. So yeah, I agree. So we all have the same outfielders. All right, DH for the NL. Who do you guys got?
Soler.
I got Soler as well. He's having a good year.
Yeah, Soler. I didn't get a DH.
It's new rules, man. Everyone got DH. Soler's been he's had a good year, bro. He's turned the corner a little bit. His K percentage at 23.1, but that's down from last year, surprisingly.
I'm gonna go Kutch Daddy.
Andrew McCutchen?
Yeah.
Nah, no fucking way, dude. I'll put you down for that, but you're fucking high. All right, starting pitcher for the National
Yeah,
League.
no, Soler's. I'm with you guys. Soler's definitely better there. But
hold on, so you taking Kutch or are you taking Soler?
I'm taking McCutchen.
Okay, you're taking Kutch. All right, starting pitcher. Who we got for the National League?
I'm just gonna say Zach.
Okay.
Because that gives me Zach Gallen or Zach Wheeler.
Dude, Wheeler ain't no fucking... no way, dog. Irv?
Pitcher?
Yeah, Irv's going to put Bobby Miller.
No, it's going to be Zach Gallen, bro. I'm not that damn biased. What?
Yeah, Zach Allen, he's been fucking special, bro. My second choice would have been Kershaw, to be honest.
Yeah.
If I had a second choice, but yeah, so we all agree on Zach Gallen there. All right, let's move over to the AL. Let's start at first base here. Who y'all got? Ben?
I have my first is I think the one that probably everybody has, but my second is someone I don't know if anybody has.
Who's your first baseman?
My first is Yandy.
Okay, that is who
my
it should
second
be.
is Ryan Noda.
All right, I'm with it. I don't know if he'll get it, but
I don't think he will get it, but
he might on it. But the thing is Yusturi Perez is going to be the A's lone representative. But you're right, Ryan Noda probably should be up on that list.
Yep.
Irv, who do you have at first base?
I agree with Benjamin.
Damn, we all got Yandy Diaz.
Yeah.
I thought one of you idiots was gonna take fucking Vlad Guerrero, and I was gonna fucking shred you guys to pieces.
Nah, man. We talking about the NL shortstop, the AL first baseman, pretty dog shit this year too.
Dog, Yandy's been nice as hell.
No, I'm saying outside of him, who else are we really gonna pick?
Nathaniel Lowe, Brandon Drury, Ryan Noda. Hasn't been that bad.
Yeah,
Vlad Guerrero should be like the fucking 20th choice though, and he's first in voting right now, bro.
He's probably gonna be the starter.
Yeah, and it's pathetic, dude. He's been awful.
Yeah.
All right. Second base AL, who you guys got?
I think we all gonna be unanimous on this. Marcus Semien.
Yeah, I'm on Simeon as well. Ben?
I wanted to be different.
He gonna go Altuve probably.
Fuck Altuve. No. Whit Merrifield.
Man, fuck out of here, bro. What the
Offensive numbers. Right there. I'm telling you.
Oh man.
It had to be different.
Okay.
Oh, I'm not lying. I had Whit Merrifield number 1 and Marcus Semien number 2.
I mean, what are you looking at, dude? Marcus Semien is slugging 450, 340 WOBA, 117 WRC plus. I mean, everything is better than Merrifield except for the average. He strikes out less, walks more,
stolen bases.
Oh my god, dude! Are you kidding me, bro?
Strikeout percentage is right there.
Bro, Marcus Semien got 61 runs scored. Whit Merrifield got 30 runs scored, and he got 9 more stolen bases.
Yeah, and how many more plate appearances?
Ben, you're high.
We're looking at 281 to 359.
Yeah, I'm also looking at 117 WRC plus compared to a 107, which actually weights out their plate appearances. I'm looking at
Merrifield is batting almost 300.
321 to 306. I'm looking at a WOBA of 340 to 324. I mean, everything Marcus Semien is better. I don't know how you could. I would have liked you to say Brandon Drury better than fucking.
No, Brandon Drury strikes out way too much and walks horribly. No.
Also, it's Jax.
Yeah. Merrifield, BABIP's better.
Yeah, BABIP.
On base percentage is better.
Bro, BABIP don't mean shit.
Is left. Yeah. I didn't want to pick Semien, okay?
All right. Third base, who we got here?
Matt Chapman.
Fuck no. I'm gonna write you down for that,
but I really wanted to go Rafael Devers, but
nah, he's been trash too.
I know.
Ben, who do you got?
Jose.
Yeah. Yeah. Next time, don't send your list because I saw your list. And I'm like, oh, I got to make it a little bit different there.
Well, I mean, you know, my honorable mention for third place was Isaac Paredes, who I think you could make a very good case for starting at third over Jose Ramirez. I just think Jose Ramirez is a end all be all is the better third baseman, but I think Paredes, dude, 13 home runs, 30 or 44 RBIs. He's made, or I'm sorry, 50 RBIs. He has more RBIs, more home runs than Jose Ramirez. He's slugging a little bit less, on base higher. Obviously, his average is a little lower, but his WRC plus, he has 144 WRC plus compared to Jose Ramirez's 133 WRC plus.
Sheesh.
So I definitely think there's a case that could be made. I also think you can make a case for Josh Young of Texas.
Yeah, I was looking at that too. He just strikes out too much, and I think that was the big difference for me. Looking at the offensive numbers was the strikeout rate there. And I think Jose Ramirez is a little bit better than both of those players offensive or defensively. So
I also think Jose Ramirez, like, if you put Jose in Tampa's lineup or in Texas's lineup, his numbers look a lot better because he has better protection.
Yeah, like
he plays in a dog shit lineup, dude. Other than Josh Naylor, like, there's nobody on that team that can fucking hit, really. Steven Kwan, but he's a leadoff hitter. So, with that being said, I think Jose Ramirez is a better player for sure. I think he's having a better year, but I could definitely make a case for Paredes or Josh Young.
Yeah.
All right, shortstop.
I like seeing those RBI numbers go up a little bit too.
Yeah.
We need that to keep going.
Yep. All right, shortstop.
This was the hardest one.
Really?
Shortstop might be a tough one, but honestly, gotta go with Bo Bichette.
Ooh, okay.
See, I've got Wander.
Mm.
But this was very hard for me. I think Wander is just a better all-around player than Bo, which is why I chose Wander over Bo here. Bo's offensive numbers minus the stolen bases is was pretty much above everybody else. But
Yeah, I agree. I think there could be a case made for both. But I went with Wander as well. Higher WAR. Numbers are pretty much all similar across the board. Other than that, so
yeah,
Jordan,
I wouldn't be.
Sorry, go ahead.
I wouldn't be mad with Wander or Bo. I just went with Bo by a hair.
Yeah, it really is a hair in my eyes too. I feel you on that. And Jordan, Bobby Witt, 22 stolen bases through 76 games.
Yep.
He can get that 40 like you were talking about.
Yeah, but he's not even. You gotta get on base more, bro.
Yeah, Wander got 25.
Yeah.
Dude, Bobby Witt's on base percentage under 300, dude. He got to get on base more.
Yeah, his average is 247. His OBP is 290. Yeah, he got it. But even though that, because KC lineup isn't that bad. It's just their pitching is complete dog shit.
KC lineup's pretty bad. Pretty bad.
It ain't that bad.
It ain't that bad.
That's right. Whit Merrifield for second base.
No.
Crazy. All right. Catcher, American League.
You go first, Ben.
Johan Heim.
Jonah
Adley
Heim.
was second there for me, but I'm going Heim. Out of Texas.
Irv.
I gotta go with my boy Adley, man.
Yeah, I'm going Adley too. Adley's a better overall player. Jonah Heim had a very hot month.
Yep.
Things are going to cool down though for him. Adley's also the better player.
Yeah, but are things going to cool down for him before the All-Star break?
Probably. Adley has a better WRC plus 122 compared to 120. Better on base percentage, 376 to 330. Better WOBA, 346 to 343. And Jonah Heim plays in a much better lineup as well. He has, if Adley had Corey Seager and Marcus Semien in his lineup and Josh Young, pretty sure his numbers would look a lot better as well.
Dallas Garcia and Nathaniel Lowe. Damn, that fucking lineup is stacked, bro.
Kind of, but Adley's definitely the better player, and he's a better catcher. He's a better defensive catcher by far.
Yeah.
Adley's the best defensive catcher in baseball behind Sean Murphy. So
numbers. Why does Adley have a minus 0.3 defensive ranking?
Negative numbers in defensive ranking are positive.
No, that's not true.
Well, you got to also look at how it's calculated.
Yeah, not through Fangraphs calculations.
Yeah, but how's it calculated? That's what I'm saying. Like, go to glossary, go to defensive stats. Cause I don't even know what the fuck we're looking at.
You got Heim at 11.8, and you've got.
Yeah, but I mean, what do we calculate?
I don't know. I'm getting there. But I'm just saying, you got Heim at 11.8, and you've got Adley at
defensive runs
0.3.
above average measures a player's defensive value relative to league average. Fielding statistics like ultimate zone rating or defensive runs saved communicate the player's value relative to league average at that position. But defense adds in the positional adjustments so that you are able to compare defensive value across positions. Defense equals fielding runs above average plus positional adjustment. There's no way that dude is Dude, Jonah Heim is not that good of a defensive catcher. Very easy to pick up. So zero's average. I gotta look more into it. I gotta read deeper, but there ain't no way Jonah Heim is better defensively and can call a game like like Adley Rutschman. We saw it last year, bro. When Adley Rutschman got called up, Baltimore's ERA as an entire pitching staff went down a whole ass point, which is huge. Better defensive catcher. Jonah Heim is shit.
He's having a year.
He's having a good year, but Adley's better. All right, outfield. Who we got?
Name the three, Ben, because I'm pretty sure we probably all got the same.
I definitely
I've got
different.
Verdugo, Lubob, and Rosarina. I'd put Jordan in there, but the injuries.
He also barely plays in the outfield.
True.
Yeah, but I think you got to put Shohei at DH, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Who do you got? I definitely have a different.
You got Verdugo over. Let me see what has my right fielder.
I had Verdugo first, Garcia second. For right.
Well, it would have been Aaron Judge, but he's hurt, so.
Yeah. I got a Rosarina, Lubob, and Austin Hayes.
Okay. My only difference is y'all's. I got Kyle Tucker in right field.
Austin Hayes, where's he play?
Baltimore.
I'm sorry, but right, center, left?
He plays all over, but usually left field.
Okay. He's not showing up on my list, so I'm wondering if that's plate.
No, he has
there we go.
275
Austin
plate
Hayes.
appearances.
Yeah,
Honorable mention to my boy Yoshida. I picked him to win the AL Rookie of the Year as my long shot, and it's looking pretty damn good.
You're probably gonna lose because Josh Young. It's Josh Young's to lose right now.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Yep. Agreed.
Now Austin Hayes batting 318, slugging 510, WOBA of 370. Dude's having a year. And when the Orioles offense went cold, he kept them hot.
Yeah,
Strikes out a lot.
When Mountcastle was absolute giraffe dung.
Bro, he strikes out way less than Mike Trout.
Sorry. I was looking at Clinic.
It's crazy we didn't mention Mike Trout, huh?
Yeah, I mean, Mike Trout's just not having a Mike Trout type year. He's been good, but
He's definitely not. He probably going to end up being a starter, though, watch.
Bro,
but I think when you compare it to Lubob there in center field,
Lubow's been way better. And Mike Trout's also, he's one of the worst hitters with runners in scoring position this year, dude. He's hitting under 200 with runners in scoring position.
Damn, that's bad.
Not that great.
Bro, he has 17 home runs and 41 RBIs, dude.
Oh, so he's the new king of the solo shot?
A lot of solo shots, dude. A lot of them.
He's replaced Aaron Judge as the king of the solo home run.
Yep. Right now he is. But I think you can make a case. The outfield is one of those positions too where I think you can make a case for a lot of fucking guys, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dallas Garcia, Verdugo, Yoshida.
Center field I had second was Esteury Ruiz.
Yeah,
and then I had Jordan as that second for my left field.
Yeah, you can make a case for a lot of these. All right, who's our DH in AL? I'm pretty sure we all have the fucking same thing.
Ohtani Sama.
Yep. And then
not the future Dodger.
I'm glad you said it and not me because we all know where he's going.
Shit. And then starting pitcher for the AL. Who do you guys got?
Give me what the fuck? Yuri Perez pitches for the Marlins. He should be the starter for the AL, but Framer Valdez.
Yeah, I got Framber.
I had Gausman, then Framber. He was my number 2.
Bro, you're high as fuck.
Both, I think, are good good picks there.
Gausman gets lit up like every other start though.
Yep. Well, yeah, he's been bad the last like couple weeks.
Gausman still has a better number than Framber Valdez.
No, he doesn't. What are you looking at? Framber has a 2.27 ERA. Gausman has a 3.10. XFIP. Framber Valdez 2.83. Gausman 2.94.
Pulling up my numbers.
Gausman has better K per 9, but Framber's not a strikeout pitcher technically. He's a
He's not.
ground ball pitcher.
Weak contact type of pitcher.
Yep.
I was looking at home runs per fly ball.
But Gausman's giving up more home runs per 9 innings.
What about I'll put Shane McClanahan over Gausman?
Nah, I don't know about that. Shane McClanahan's also hurt. McClanahan, his ERA is hella good, but if you look deeper into his fucking numbers, dude, like he's 11-1 on the season, which is fucking incredible, bro.
Yeah, but sometimes he does give up runs for sure.
What's the difference between FIP and XFIP?
FIP is your fielding independent. XFIP is your expected fielding independent.
Okay.
So XFIP is deeper. Like your FIP is usually, you want your FIP to be around your ERA. That's usually telling. If your XFIP is around your ERA, that means your ERA is really true. Like you'll always see guys as XFIP always be higher because BABIP has a lot to do with it.
And what's VFA?
That's velocity for average fastball. Which doesn't mean shit, technically.
Yeah. Okay. No, I will admit my erroneous ways.
All right. Good. That was good shit. Let's get some best bets for tomorrow, though. We're gonna skip top 5 teams this week, because we're.
Oh man.
We're gonna do top 5 teams next week.
I had a dethroning here. Yikes. Okay.
You're gonna wait till next week to look it up because we talked players and stuff today.
Best bets, give me the Chicago White Sox money line and Washington Nationals money line.
Again, I'm doing a bet on both of those games. Different bet, but those are the 2 games I'm doing too. I'm going Chicago, LA. I'm going to go under 8.5.
Okay.
2 great pitchers on the hill, or at least Detmers has been pitching well. And then Washington, Seattle. We're going to go first 5 over 3.5.
First 5 over 3.5. Pretty good bet. Nats money line's like what, minus 220 right now?
Plus
220, I mean. I'm going Chicago White Sox money line plus 115. I like that bet. I've already placed it. I might get to the window with Orioles money line tomorrow. I just think everybody and their mom is like, oh, Cole Irvin's on the mound, I'm gonna take the Reds. I'm not so sure about that. The Reds have a 88 WRC plus on the road against left-handed pitching since in the month of June. They're coming off a high energy series against the Braves where they lost 2 of 3. I do think some regression is set in for the Reds as well. And I know Cole Irvin's bad, so I have to convince myself to back Cole Irvin before I make this bet. So I'm not telling anybody to run out to the window and make this bet. But I am saying be cautious when playing the Reds tomorrow because Williamson is on the mound and he is worse than Cole Irvin. All right. So just because Cole Irvin is on the mound and the Reds have been hot, do not just take this bet. You know what? Fuck it. We're taking the Orioles.
Back yourself into it, huh?
Orioles money line, baby. Let's fucking ride.
There we go.
So I'm gonna be like one of fucking 10 people in the country tomorrow on the Orioles. That's how I like it. Thank you everybody for joining us. Make sure to tap in on Tuesday night. We'll be back talking Major League Baseball, previewing games for Wednesday. You know, we've been really good on the shows. Last Wednesday we went 4-0. On Friday night show, I think we went 3-1. We only lost that fucking over 8.5 on the Rangers Yankees, fucking motherfuckers. So it's been profitable, man. So definitely tap in with that shit. Yeah, man. We appreciate you guys for hanging out with us. Follow us on Twitter at taproom_sports. You can follow Irvin at SwervinIrvinTSP. You can follow myself at Jordan Rules TSP. We will be back, like I said, Tuesday night. We appreciate y'all. Have a very blessed Monday. Let's get to the window with some of these bets, man. Let's get this money. Be out late.